Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Monday, 12th of August 2024. This day is celebrated as International Youth Day, which is observed globally on 12th of August every year. That's today. The day is celebrated to recognize the efforts put in by the youth for the betterment of society. Starting the newspaper analyst with the newspaper The Hindu states that helicopter crashes into hotel roof in Australian resort to one killing pilot. Police are investigating following a fatal aviation incident in the Cairns this morning, August 12, the Queensland police said. The crash occurred at a Hilton's Double Bridge Hotel in the city of Cairns, a major gateway to Australia's Great Barrier Reef. A helicopter crashed into the roof of a hotel in the popular northern Australian tourist town of Cairns, killing the pilot and forcing the evacuation of hundreds of guests, authorities said on Monday, August 12, 2024. Emergency crews were called at about 2 a.m. on Monday, 1600 GMT on a Sunday, after a T-1 helicopter collided with the hotel roof, causing a fire on the top of the building and triggering evacuation. Queensland's State Police said in a statement. Police said forensic investigations were underway to formally identify the pilot. He was declared dead at the scene. Bangladesh Interim Government's Chief Advisor Mohammad Yunus acquitted in graft case. A man poses for a picture in front of the new Gifty on the street wall at the Dhaka University campus in Dhaka, Bangladesh on August 10, 2024. Mohammad Yunus took a oath as interim government's chief advisor, a position equivalent to the Prime Minister. Mohammad Yunus was on Sunday, August 11, acquitted in a graft case filed by the Anti-Corruption Commission over the misappropriation of funds from the Grameen Telecom Workers and Employees Welfare Fund 3 days after he took oath as the head of the Bangladesh interim government, according to the media report. Judge MD Rabiul Alam of the Special Judges Court of 4 of Dhaka gave the order after accepting the graft agency's application seeking to withdraw the case under the Code of Criminal Procedure. An official of the anti-graft agency was quoted as saying by the Daily Star newspaper. Fire at a cooling tower of a Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant. A fire broke out on August 11, 2024 at a cooling tower of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant in the southern Ukraine, which is under the control of the Russian forces, a Moscow installed official said. Ukraine's interior minister said it was intensively monitoring the situation from the meteorological stations near the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. A fire broke out Sunday at a cooling tower of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant in the southern Ukraine, with Kiev and Moscow trailing blame for the incident. Both sides said there had been no detected spike in radiation levels around the power station, which has been under the control of Russian forces since the first day of its full-scale military offensive. Gaza is flee as Israeli army pushes into the Khan Yunis. Palestinians displaced by the Israeli air and ground offensive on the Gaza Strip freely from Hamas following the evacuation order by the Israeli army to leave parts of the southern area of the Khan Yunis Sunday, 11 August 2024. The military warned Al-Jala will become a dangerous combat zone, forcing Palestinians already displaced numerous times by the Gaza war to pack up and leave, looking for a new shelter. Hundreds of Gazans fled the northern neighborhoods of the Khan Yunis on Sunday, August 11, 2024, after Israel issued fresh evacuation orders ahead of a new operation against Palestinian militants it says have taken refuge there. Early in the morning, the army dropped leaflets and sent mobile phone messages telling residents to leave the Al-Jala area of Khan Yunis, which was already considered a humanitarian safe zone. Going towards Hindustan Times newspaper states that Bihar 79 injured in a stampede at a temple in the Jehanabad. At least 7 people died and 9 were injured in a stampede at the Baba Sindanath temple in the Makndupur of Jehanabad district. And sometimes also states that Indian Navy approaches the government for the 2 nuclear attack submarines. File photo of INS Arihant in class nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine. New Delhi, with the Project Delta, its plan to augment its submarine fleet delayed beyond 2027 due to the Russia's war with the Ukraine. The Indian Navy has approached the government for approval to build two nuclear-powered conventionally armored submarines or SSNs to deter the country's adversaries in the Indo-Pacific. Another crossfire leaves a civilian dead, a security personnel during an encounter with the terrorists at Ahlan Gagan forest area in Anantnag district of the South Kashmir. A day after being wounded during an encounter between the group of terrorists and the security forces in the South Kashmir's Anantnag district on Saturday, a person succumbed to injuries on Sunday, even as forces continued their search operation around the site of the gunfight in the district's upper forest area that borders Doda. Two army personnel were killed and another injured in the encounter that erupted in Alan Gagarmandu area of the Kokanag in Anantnag district, the latest in a series of the terror strikes in the Union Territory, which is gearing up to host its first assembly election since 2014. Two civilians suffered injuries during the exchange of fire. There were some people who were hit by bullets during the exchange of fire, of which one civilian has succumbed. Their presence at the place is matter of investigation, said a Kashmir Inspector General of Police V.K. Bidri. He said the injured civilian was stable in the hospital. Going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, Sensex Nifty 50 open lower, Adani stocks fall. Over the weekend, United States-based Hindenburg alleged that the Madhubhai Puri Baksh, the head of the Securities and Exchange Board of India, previously held investments in the offshore funds also used by the Adani Group. In a separate statement, the markets regulator asked investors to remain calm and exercise due to diligence before reacting to the report. Hindenburg reports SEBI Bank's chief of Baksh disclosed rescued on a conflict of interest investment made in 2015 with private citizens Madhubhai husband. SEBI chairperson Madhubhai Puri Baksh matter pertains to trademark and not patents of official re-validate all decisions by contractual staff DPIIT Direct's Patent Office. This comes after the additional Solicitor General ASG Aishwarya Bhatti, in her legal opinion sought by the DPIIT, suggested enumeration of the decisions made by the outsourced QCI employees hired by the CGPTTM. United Kingdom government proposes higher compensation of water company failures. Under the proposal, compensation would be doubled while water companies are failed to meet the key standards to which customers were legally entitled. Water companies in that fail, their customers will have to hand over a higher compensation to affected household and business under the plans announced by the United Kingdom government on Monday. The proposal has come against a backdrop of the growing public anger over the sewage released into the rivers and seas. Going towards the world news, including United States publicly announces submarine move to the Middle East to aim Israel-Iran tensions. United Kingdom employers plan to raise pay by 3%, lowest increase in the 2-year survey. Pilot dies as helicopter crashes into the Australian hotel roof, sparking evacuation. Biden says Trump a genuine danger to the United States security. Admits Democrats pushed him to drop out of a race. Residents flee as wildfire near Athens spreads rapidly. Ukraine and Russia trade accusations over fire at a occupied nuclear power plant. Now going to science and tech, we have India committed to ensure conducive habitat for elephants. Prime Minister Modi says August 12 is marked as the World Elephant Day, dedicated to the conservation of elephants, the large living mammals of the earth. On World Elephant Day, Prime Minister Modi said it was gladdening to see the population of the jumbos rising in the last few years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday, August 12, 2024, that is today, reaffirmed India's commitment to doing everything possible to ensure elephants get conducive habitat. Also, they are linking elephants in the distinct jungles with the lives people in bustling Bengaluru. In a post to mark the World Elephant Day, Mr. Modi said on X, formerly Twitter, that it is an occasion to appreciate the wide range of our community efforts to protect elephants. Cold War nuke tests light up problem with the present-year climate models. A view of the nuclear test upshot and not whole, and I conducted by the United States on March 17, 1953. An updated calculation suggests climate models may be overestimating how long plants hold on to the carbon. For billions of years, the carbon cycle has been a natural solution to removing excess carbon from the atmosphere. Researchers discovered three new edible extinct bug species from the northeast India: Coridius inspectoratus, Coridius edi, and Coridius esculentus. The discovery was made by researchers Priya Darshanan, Dharmaranjan, Swapnil Peon, Sandeep Sen, and Pawan Kumar Tunga from the Ashoka Trust for the Research in Ecology and Environment (ARTEE) in the Bengaluru, and Hemant Kati from Modern College Pune. A team of entomologists have discovered three new edible insect species from Arunachal Pradesh belonging to the genus Coriodus of family Dinidoriidae Hemiptera. These extinct bugs have been named Coridius edi, Coridius inspectoratus, and Coridius esculentus. The discovery was made by the researcher Priya Darshana Dharmana Ranjan, Swapnil Payoni, Sandeep Sen, and Power Kumar Tunga from the Ashoka Trust for Research in Ecology and the Environment (ATREE) in Bengaluru, and Hemant Kati from the Modern College of Pune. The work has been published in the peer-reviewed open access journal PLOS 1. Amazon Web Services to expand data center operations in the Telangana to augment artificial intelligence offering. Information Technology and Industry Minister D. Sridhar Babu, a person, Vice President AWS Data Center Planning and Delivery along with their teams in Palo Alto, California, discussed expanding Amazon's operation in Hyderabad on August 10, 2024. AWS will expand its cloud infrastructure in Hyderabad, and this was assured with an IT and Industry Minister D. Sridhar Babu met the Amazon team in California. Amazon Web Series AWS to significantly expand their data center operations in Telangana, augment artificial intelligence offering in the big way. AWS will expand its cloud infrastructure in Hyderabad as an integral component of the AWS strategy in India, and this was assured when a delegation of the Telangana government led by IT and Industry Minister D. Sridhar Babu met the Amazon team in California. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Sir Muhammad Iqbal, whose birth anniversary is 9 November 1877 up to 21st of April 1938, was a South Asian Islamic philosopher, poet, and a politician. The poetry is considered to be among the greatest of the 20th century, and his vision of the cultural and political ideal for the Muslims of the British rule in India is widely regarded as having animated the impulse for the Pakistan movement. He is commonly referred to as by the honorific Allama, most learned and widely considered one of the most important and influential Muslim thinkers and Western religious philosopher of the 20th century. In August 1947, 9 years after Iqbal's death, the partition of the India gave way to the establishment of Pakistan, a newly independent Islamic state in which Iqbal was honored as the national poet. He is also known as Pakistani society as a Hakim-ul-Ummah, the wise man of the Ummah, and as a Mufakkir of Pakistan, the thinker of Pakistan. The anniversary of his birth, Yawm Waladat Muhammad Iqbal, 9 November, is observed as the public holiday in Pakistan. Maulana Allama Iqbal says a famous quotation says that inner experience is one source of human knowledge. He also says that nations are born in the hearts of poets and prosper and die. They prosper and die in the hands of politicians. Okay, thank you.